Hold on to your hats, folks, because I have some juicy Hollywood gossip and mysteries that will leave you speechless. It's hard to believe, but the scandals of old Hollywood were even wilder than the ones we see today. The golden age of Hollywood from the 1920s to the 1960s may have been a glamorous time, but it wasn't all sunshine and roses. Behind the scenes, powerful studios and men were getting away with murder, both literally and figuratively. One of the most shocking scandals of Hollywood's golden age involves none other than legendary actress Joan Crawford. It turns out that when Crawford was a teenager, long before she became a star, she allegedly starred in a short adult movie called Velvet Lips. MGM Studios, the studio that Crawford signed with, was desperate to hunt down and destroy the movie before it could resurface and damage her career. Rumors even say that MGM producer Eddie Mannix, who was known for fixing problems for the studio, partnered with the mob to obtain the movie. It's said that Mannix paid a whopping $100,000 to the extortionists who claimed to have the movie, but what actually happened is shrouded in mystery. But that's not all. Hollywood has its fair share of mysterious deaths too. Take the case of producer Paul Byrne, who was believed to have killed himself in 1932. The police found a bizarre note he had left for his wife, Jean Harlow, apologizing for the wrong he had done her. The final line of the note read, "You understand that last night was only a comedy." The police had no idea what Byrne was referring to, and Harlow refused to comment. But here's where it gets really strange. Before he married Harlow, Byrne had been in a serious relationship with a woman named Dorothy Millett, who went into a coma one day and was told she would never wake up. 10 years later, when Byrne was married to Harlow, he found out that Millett had woken up from her coma and wanted to see him. Byrne arranged for Millett to come to his house, and it's believed that he made his wife leave the house for the evening, possibly by causing an argument. The next day, Byrne was found dead with a gun and the strange letter next to him. 9 days later, Millett's body was found in a river, and it was assumed she killed herself. The whole situation is stranger than fiction. And who can forget the mysterious death of Lana Turner's boyfriend, Johnny Stompanato? Turner had dangerous taste in men and was dating the known mobster in 1958 when he was found stabbed to death in her home. Her 14-year-old daughter was arrested for the murder, but Turner claimed it was an act of self-defense. In the end, the jury ruled it a justifiable act of self-defense, but rumors circulated that it was actually Turner who killed Stompanato and convinced her daughter to take the blame. But it's not just the scandals that will leave you in shock. Hollywood's dark side also includes the diet pill culture, where young starlets like Judy Garland were pressured to stay thin and work outrageous hours. Actors and crew members would insult her appearance, calling her horrible names and telling her she looked like a fat little pig with pigtails. By the age of 18, Garland was pushed into an extreme diet that was mostly made up of coffee, cigarettes, and diet pills, also known as pep pills. These pills were used to keep her thin and awake for as long as they needed her to work, but it came at a price. Garland developed a serious drug addiction that would eventually lead to her untimely death at the age